Hey guys, we're going to be going back for one more clear on Scorn of the Mad Doll and showing a little bit cheaper way to do it. We're not going to use STMRs or anything like that. We're going to be using C card for passive provoke evasion. That's pretty much all he's going to be doing. He's also got Bushido Freedom for AoE Dispel if we need it. And he's on, I think, Siren for regular Dispel for single target. It's just less mana. We're going to be doing Myra as our healer. She can imperil fire as well, which is going to be a little bit useful. Other than that, she's just got some limit fill gear, so she can help in Trust. We're going to use Charlotte as our cover tank. She's going to be magical covering, and she's got some fire, lightning, and water resist. We're going to be using Kryla as our breaker. She can also imperil if need be. Other than that, she's just got some mana regen. And we're going to take Aldor King Rain. The reason we're choosing him is because he AoE chains Stardust Ray with Force Saber. It's an AoE Stardust Ray chain. So he's mostly just going to be like a chain bot for the friend. He's not really going to be doing much personal damage. And we're going to use an Edward friend to carry the fight. He's well geared, but one Edward by himself is enough to basically solo this trial. So I'll be showing you a way to do it and try to explain a little bit more as opposed to my first video. Usually my first clear on trial day, I'm like rushing to get it done, so I don't really spend a lot of time explaining mechanics. But we're going to do that this time. Once it loads. Alright, so a lot of questions I got was, how are you covering with two different units? The reason is, the boss's counterattacks happen on your turn. So C card is going to cover these counters on our turn. Let's see, Kryla will Dark Covenant and Calamity Brew. And now Charlotte is going to cover so that she can cover the magical attack on the enemy's turns. Now this only works if you're using physical DPS. If you're using mages, the bosses will counterattack with magic. And that'll be a different kind of cover. Alright, so Myra is going to AoE re-raise as well as Roaring Crowd for the mitigation. Because there's a good chance Charlotte dies because we're not using, let's see, we're going to Soul Blood, we're going to Complete Awakening, and we're going to Imbue Fire. The friend will No Comparison, and let's see, we're going to Imbue Fire. Yeah, because we're not using Cecil or anything, so it's a good chance Charlotte dies here. Now there's the counterattacks on my turn. Now it's the enemy turn, so now Charlotte is covering. And we had deaths as I expected, but, whatever. Alright, so we're going to use Kryla to imperil, or break stronger, and we'll use Kryla for Impending Doom for now. Let's see, Rain is going to triple Saber. We're going to Force Saber just 3 times. The damage is going to be terrible, but it doesn't really matter. And the friend is going to triple Alchemy Auto Mail Blade. Let's see, before I do anything, I want Myra to entrust to Charlotte and top us off. Let's see if we're gonna win. Like we're not going to quite win on this turn. We're going to win on next turn. But that means we're going to lose our 2 tanks again. So let's go ahead and cover again with Charlotte. Cover again with Sieg. And we'll just dual cast re-raise on both of them because they're going to die. So you re-raise on Sieg, re-raise on Charlotte. This is the cheap way to do it. Don't have Cecil, you got to rely on re-raise. Or really powerful gear. I mean, if your Charlotte is really well geared, she'll be fine here too. Okay, so whatever. We did it. Alright, now let's have... I want Charlotte to do that and heal. Because I want her to be able to limit first thing next turn. Rain is going to Force Saber twice and then Healing Blood so that we can just refill our mana. Okay, here we go. And then Healing Blood will give us a bunch of mana back. Oh, is it only himself? I thought I gave it for the whole party. Oh well, whatever. Alright, so Charlotte will go ahead and cover. Kryla will Calamity and Dark. Sieg will cover for the counters. Myra is going to do a Fire Resist and a Live Concert. And Rain is going to... Oh, it is all allies. I guess it just doesn't refill much mana. Alright, Rain's going to imbue Fire. And not much else we need to do. I guess we'll just Barrier. And Friend will No Comparison and imbue Fire. There's the counters. Now it's our turn. We're doing that. And because we use Charlotte's LB there, you know, she survived it no problem. Now Charlotte is going to Magical Mitigate to take even less damage. Let's see here. Rain is going to Force Saber 3 times. That's just for building the chain. Friend is going to Hammer and double Auto Mail. Myra will go ahead. Actually, we'll use Friend to Imperil. Yeah, reduce fire resist. We're going to save the AoE cooldown Imperils for when the babies come out. Let's see, Kryla. Before I do that, I want to Jinx Debilitating. Now, one thing with Kryla, make sure you never use her magic attacks, because she'll get countered and die. So don't ever attack the boss with magic directly. Use her Latent, which allows me to use Myra for the LB fill, or the LB. Alright, see, we'll go ahead and chain this. Alright, we pushed the threshold. Sieg's not a whole lot going on here. Like, he'll just... Here, let's go ahead and add the boss to my Pokedex. Because why not? Alright, here's the counters. We pushed the threshold, so we're just going to get a gravity attack here. Alright, and the boss put up his defense and spirit buff, which is a little irritating. So we're going to use... Let's see... I don't think the best way to do this. I guess we're going to have to use Myra. Yeah, let's use Sieg to dispel that. Because we're going to need to... Oh, shoot. Brakes aren't up. Oh, this is going to suck. Oh, no, it's fine. We can break with Myra. Let's break attack and magic. Actually, there's no point to break attack, because all the attacks are evaded. So let's just break magic and Dark Covenant. Let's see, break magic and Dark Covenant. Riku's a little better here, as you can probably imagine, but, you know, we're not using Riku. Let's re-imbue Fire, Force Saber, and we're going to Healing Blood. I think the Friend doesn't have enough mana to do everything. No, we do. Okay, so in that case, we're gonna triple chain. So we're gonna Force Saber, Grand Shelt, and Royal Saber. We need to Imperil and break defense and spirit, which we will do with Myra for Piercing Voice. And I guess we'll do intro. We need to heal Charlotte, actually. Yeah, so we're gonna do... Oh, we've got her Limit Burst still. No, we're going to intro and Piercing Voice. That's fine. What is guard Charlotte? She's fine. Push that next threshold. Oh, we actually split the boss. Okay, that's actually really good. Okay. Alright, let's redo that. We want to recover with Sieg. Kryla is going to that. And is Impending Doom up? It is. So Impending Doom for the Imperil. Rain will just triple Force Saber. I believe we're still imbued with Fire, right? Yeah, Fire Element 2 turns. This is the last turn of Fire Imbue for the friend. But it should be fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. If we don't win here, we'll use Myra to re-raise the tanks. Oh, we did it. There we go. Okay, so there was a way to do it with a Rain that honestly did basically 0 personal damage, and a friend completely carried the fight. And we did all missions. We did it in 10 turns or less, we didn't use items, and we used an LB. So there's a, like, quote-unquote budget method. We use no STMRs or anything like that. So there you go, Scorn of the Mad Doll. I will see you guys next time.